2, 1. And we are live. Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks.
I don't even know what to say to that.
I wish he was here. I do wish Eminem was here.
Unexpected.
Y'all know what I'm about. That's all I can tell you. Y'all know what I'm about.
That's true. That's true.
All right, Spitters and Sharks, welcome back to the hashtag Vegas podcast. I'm your host, Ace of Vegas, and I hope you're doing well. And today we're joined by my co-host, got my boy Roger Fab Dude from Two Fab Dudes. Roger, say what's up.
What's up, guys?
All right, cool. And we also have right over here, we got Christina from Seeking Vegas Sunrise. Christina, say what's up.
What's up?
But, well, we are not alone today, Spinners and Sharks. Of course, we've got a special guest star today. You know him, you love him, and if you're subscribed here, you're certainly subscribed to him. Check him out, The Vegas Paradise, TVP. Say what's up to the people, man.
What's going on, everybody?
All right, Spinners and Sharks. So we got one hell of a show for you today. I just don't know what it is. Christina, tell them what we're going to talk about today.
Well, we're going to talk about what to do in Vegas over the holidays and a little bit about some of the changes that have been made at some of the restaurants in town.
There we go. That's how we do. All right. So we got a couple little things here. We got a big show. There's a lot to talk about here. So I say, why don't we get this started today?
Sounds good.
All right, guys. So, and there is Raj already breaking it down. With the Christmas story sweater. Let's get it.
Yes. All right. Hold on. Let's
now we got to see the sweater. Come on now.
There we go.
Triple dog dare you to subscribe to Ace of Vegas.
Hey,
That's the plug.
Like
That's the
fun.
plug.
That's fun. Have a good night, everybody. Take
There you
care.
go. You do have we'll be right back on there too. So.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Oh, brilliant. This is going to be the whole show, guys. I'm sorry. This is literally the whole show at this point. Be ready for that. All right, but let's get into our first topic over here. So, Christmas is coming up. It's Christmas week. Christmas is this Friday, and now's the time to go to Vegas. Obviously, Wonder Woman and I went last year for Christmas, so this year for Christmas, there's something terrible going on, and it's kind of really, really ruined our plans, but some of you guys are able to go. So, we figured we'd go ahead and start by talking about Christmas in Vegas. What's there to do, fun things that you can do, fun things you can't do, and most importantly, especially for my viewers, how can you save a buck doing it? So, let's go ahead and talk about that a little bit here. So that's kind of why we kidnapped TVP over it. Well, we kidnapped TVP to do two things. So number one, we're here to celebrate Tim getting his 8,000 subscribers. He is up on 8,000 subscribers already because this guy is a goddamn role model. Getting out there. So let's all raise our glasses to Tim, or metaphorical glasses, whatever we got.
About 20 away, but
right on that 8,000. We know it's going to be 8,000 tomorrow morning, big dog. So
I appreciate it.
Cheers to that. So congratulations on that. And secondly, we figured because you are, you're the man when it comes down to the promos, you like the promotions, the hookups and all that there. Obviously, I show people how to do it on the games, but, some people don't play the video games, some people don't gamble. So let me ask you this. First things first. How do you get the best room rates in Vegas, especially for special events like Christmas and, Valentine's Day and places, things like that right now? How y'all doing it?
Me personally, it's just research. Because of what I do, spend a lot of time looking around all over the place. But the straight answer is, like I've always said to a lot of people, is get your email out there and start with the freeway. Put your email in the mailing system, go to all of the rewards companies and just put your email in and join their mailing list, because everybody at this current moment, I swear like 3 times this week, I've just gotten holiday emails that are going on through the end of the year. And it's not even for rewards members. It's just, we want y'all to come to Vegas. It's the holidays. Spend some money with us. So definitely get on a mailing list. And then during the holidays, all through Thanksgiving and Christmas up until New Year, whatever your favorite property is, just run to their site. And there's 9 times out of 10 going to be an offer that it's going to be appealing to you. So definitely do that. And then the most obvious term for the cheaper people who don't want to spend the weekend money, just go during the week. If you get out there on a Thursday, leave on a Saturday, or go on a Saturday, leave on a Monday, you'll definitely save money that way as well. But the mailing list is a godsend right now for everybody.
All right, good deal. That's a good place to start right there. So getting on the mailing list, I never really think about that there. Like, actually, Raj, Chris, either of you guys on the mailing list for any of your favorite properties there?
I technically am, but it all goes to spam, so I don't actually look at it. I got a lot of spam filters because I got a lot of crap.
Right.
But I do get them, so I know I actually do get them now.
Right.
Yeah, I've actually been checking Total Rewards through Caesars and M Life and Cosmo, and there's been a lot of deals. I think we talked about this the last podcast, but I even saw comp nights on New Year's Eve, which is crazy.
Right.
Even at our age,
Comp nights. I was gonna say. I mean, we getting it. I mean, y'all know I got the cards here, but shoot, getting the comp night. I am always ready. Like we are on this. I got mailers everywhere too. Shout outs to Richard Wilk. Because
you got so many cards, you need a man bag. Jesus.
Hey, well, let me hit up Gord to see if he's got a good one for us.
Yeah, come on, G, with the man bag, right. Or Merce, whatever you want to call it, Merce, man bag, whatever.
Oh man. Yeah, Patrick Butler's all about it. M Life, baby. And also shout outs to Intel Wild. Thank you for the super chat. I did see you over there. I did start a new medication, though. Doctor put me on a new allergy med, so I'm not supposed to drink heavily. So I only made the one martini, so I can't do shots tonight, unfortunately. But once I get a little more used to it and a little more used to how it affects me, then I can probably have a couple more drinks. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like the doctor didn't word it exactly like that. But I'm not a doctor, so he's like, whoopsies.
I mean, one can't hurt.
Nah, not one. One won't hurt at all.
One will be. It's one.
Just a
It's
taste
one
test,
martini.
you know?
It's all right.
Yeah,
It's all right.
yeah. One's a taste test. I like
Just
that.
a little taste test. That's all.
Good. That's
We actually
good.
have a funny story about that. We once walked into a phone call with Anthony's grandma, who was 95 at the time, calling the pharmacist with her like CVS receipt long list of medications that she takes. And she's like, hey, I enjoy a cocktail from time to time. Is that okay with the medications I'm on? And the pharmacist is like, absolutely not. Like, nothing on that list is okay with alcohol. And she goes, that's fine. I'll just switch to beer. And she hung up.
That is an old lady after my own
Wow.
heart. Oh my god. That's so funny.
Like 4 feet tall, and she could drink anybody under the table.
I feel like at that point, at 95, you kind of get to do whatever you want. Like, who's going
Right?
to tell grandma
Right.
at 95 that she can't do
I
something?
mean, you could live a
Yeah.
very long life drinking with medication.
Yeah, I think at 95, I'd be like, you know what? I'm just gonna not take all my meds and drink today.
Right?
Screw
All
it.
right, this is
I'm
what's
95.
happening today.
Yeah, I'm 95. What the hell is it matter?
Like, what's my goal at this point?
She would have been a lot of fun in Vegas.
I believe that. Oh, man. Okay, so get on the mailer list. That's definitely the good way to get the room rates and all that too. Well, let's go ahead and talk about what about flights? Or I mean, obviously a lot of people drive. TVP, I know you're from Cali, so you drive most of the time, right?
Nah,
Oh,
I've never driven to Vegas in my life,
Thank
and I never
God.
will.
Wow.
Nah, I drink too
Drive
much.
home would be a nice.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's surprising.
Yeah,
Wow,
I drink
right.
too much.
Like, did somebody turn the sun off?
right.
Right.
I wouldn't be able to either.
Yeah, I could drive there. It's the coming home part.
Fair enough.
Oh,
I respect
yeah.
that.
That's a long drive to do hungover.
That's a long
Yeah,
drive to do.
especially
Period.
being
4
past 9
hours.
hours for me, so I couldn't do it.
Huh.
All right. Is there any particular airline that you usually use? Like, there's a specific company that you like to use, or what's up?
So from out here in California, I feel like Southwest is the best, primarily because of how close it is. The rates are pretty good, but also you get 2 free bags checked, and that's $25 to $30 for each bag. Round trip is a fee that's saved because I know all the other airlines charge for a bag. So if you're taking a bag with you, you got to pay for your flights plus the bags each way. So
Right.
Southwest, at least you paying for your flight and you got 2 bags. So I
That's
always
true.
go with Southwest. I
Fif-
feel like the seats are more comfortable. It's either Southwest, and then I would say from Southwest, I would go with Alaska or maybe American, but I'm not a fan of Delta. I don't do Spirit. I don't do Frontier.
Oh, no
Just not-
Frontier? You don't like jumping on the city bus in the air?
Nah, I can't do it, man. I don't knock it, but me
You don't like
personally,
getting bed bugs from the flight crew? You don't like that? No, that's
Oh, Roger made it
Yeah.
personal.
Being 4 hours late either direction.
yeah,
Right.
that might be one time I consider driving, to be honest.
There you go, man.
It's one of those flights.
I've
But
taken Frontier. It's not that bad. If you've been on a city bus before, you can handle Frontier.
Yeah.
oh, I believe it. I'm just spoiled. I can say that.
Oh no, I'm gonna say it. Frontier is the worst. Don't ever fly Frontier. It's
It is.
garbage.
We're the house for
Garbage.
Frontier, though.
Chat, it's
So,
garbage.
it's cheap, but horrible.
Frontier is trash.
But is it worse than
Yes.
Spirit is my question.
Spirit. See, we've flown Spirit a couple times. You got to pay for your bag, like you said, your bags and stuff. I like it because you can upgrade it to the bigger seat, so you only have 2 people in the lane. And I'm not a small dude, so it's comfortable for me.
Okay.
He doesn't really care when we do it, but I like it for that. But otherwise, we do usually fly Southwest. But it's it's a 4.5 hour flight for us, so that's why Spirit's also nice.
Yeah, see, for me, it's like, well, actually, Christina, you can vouch for me too. Like, it's only like an hour and a half for us, right? Like, you
Yeah.
guys usually fly out of DI8, or y'all fly out of where do y'all fly out of from FOCO?
We fly out of DIA. There was the airport that's up here in northern Colorado that used to offer flights to Vegas, but they don't right now. At least the last time I checked. they
So
don't.
y'all got like an hour and a half drive down to DIA from FOCO.
Yeah.
All right.
That drive back from the airport is just
Oh, it's got to be brutal. Yeah, see, now, for me, since we live fairly close, it's like a 30-minute shot straight down the highway to get there, so it's not a big deal. Or we'll drive to my mom's house, too, especially if we got to drop something off or something like that. Just kind of park over there, then we take the train in, because the train goes by my mom's
Oh,
house,
nice.
and we'll take it straight there. But it's only like an hour and a half flight, and I'll fly Frontier, I won't fly Spirit, because Frontier has a hub here at DIA. So that's kind of a big deal for me. So even if one flight gets canceled, they'll just route another one, and they'll put us on another flight, so it's not a big deal. Whereas Spirit, if that flight gets canceled, then they say, well, better luck next time. Here's a bottle of water. That's going to cost you $3. But you
That's
canceled the
pretty
flight.
accurate. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, we've taken Frontier a few times just because we are the hub and it's super cheap, but it's just always late. And it's like you don't want to be late getting to Vegas and you don't want to be late
Coming
home.
back, right? Agreed.
Like neither one's a good choice.
It's
Yeah.
never fun either way.
Yeah. We also have the fact that there is nothing in between the airport and our house. Like so
Okay.
it's a pretty terrible drive back.
Oh, yeah.
It's worth it.
Just all planes. There aren't even any cows out there. That's the
Yeah.
sad part. It's so bad.
Mm.
Yeah, no, not even that. Not even that. Thanks again, Intel Wild. Thank you for the $5 super chat, buddy. Appreciate you.
Nice.
You wait till next time. I'm gonna have a soundboard next time.
Oh, dude, I am so ready for that.
I'm just kidding. I haven't bought it yet. I'm buying it, but I haven't bought it yet.
I'm holding you to that, bro. We're gonna wire
right.
that in.
You wait. You can ask Josh. I've been pricing stuff out all past couple days.
I will send you MP3s to put on that.
Oh my god.
Oh, what else should we consider? So we talked about rooms. We talked about flights and all that just now. I guess we should probably talk about things to do in Vegas. So what does everybody do in Vegas this time of year, especially too?
With the current restrictions or in general?
You know what? Let's call it what it is. This is a topical evening show. People are going this week. How are we going to help our spinners and sharks out this week? Like, what would you do? Well, actually, come to think of it, TVP, you going this week.
Yeah, I'll be there Saturday.
What you got planned, bro?
Well, without saying too much, I got a documentary that I'm working on this weekend, so I'll probably be busy filming that for a couple of days.
Okay.
Outside from that, I'll just probably be gambling. I probably won't go to a lounge unless my people out there doing something. Just because I don't feel like paying the fee myself to get in because there's no guest list to do nothing. So I'll probably just be gambling, walk around, eating, just enjoying Vegas. It's not really like a party trip. Might explore I'll be at Circus, so I'll be downtown too.
Oh, okay.
Because I got the reservation
Oh,
for
you're
the first
staying at
night.
Circa.
So yeah, I'm staying at Circus.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
fancy.
fancy.
Damn.
Okay.
No, 'cause-
Okay.
Nah, bro, like it's
Okay.
like that because like even my member rates on the one card, they were still like a bill 50, a bill like 80 for a night. So I think it was like 400 and some change with resort fee and taxes and all that. I think it was like 411 for 2 nights. So
Yeah, I paid.
That was where you check in 2 days early.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Well, that's the main reason I'm staying there. Yeah,
Okay.
I only have it. I booked it from that one night because I was just like, these rates are ridiculous, and I'm almost certain that I'm not gonna give it my stamp of approval. But I got to do a room tour there anyway. I'm like 99% certain that I'm probably not gonna recommend it. But we'll see. That's why there's the 1%. But when I saw that they were letting you check in 2 days early for free, I was like, okay, so when you break it down, it's like you pay for 1 night and get 2 nights free. So you got to take advantage of that.
That'll be interesting to see on the verses.
Yeah. I mean, it looks nice. I just did not like my taxes and totals and all of that. I didn't like the price for 1 night. I was like, I don't think I'm doing this again.
Yeah,
Man, that's a weird deal for a hotel to make.
Yeah, like especially downtown. I mean, I know that's like the downtown hotel right now, so maybe they're taking advantage of that. And it's kind of the only thing like it downtown right now. I think at one point the Nugget could compete, but you know the D just beats that, and now this is a step above the D. So
yeah, I'm just like from a hotelier standpoint, because I don't know if you know this, TVP, but I have a hotel bag. I work in hotels, and from a hotel standpoint, that's a weird deal for a hotel to do. It really is. It's really weird.
It's very weird.
They must be hurting. I mean, if they're doing that, they got to be hurting. I mean, they're all obviously hurting right now, but. Wow.
I mean, just in general, like, let's be honest. Like, I think it was like over 300 a night for that first night. And at first I thought maybe it was because it was New Year's or something like that. But then I went and just checked random rates and no, that's just their starting rate. And it's just kind of like, why? Like, I can't wait for me, because I'm one of those people. I like to make my experiences based on things that I've experienced myself, not other people's opinions. So that's why I'm looking forward to staying there, because I'm trying to figure out, why would I pay let's just say it was $250 a night,
right,
to stay downtown at a room like this at Circle, when I could stay at Aria, Cosmo, Wynn, Encore, like all of the luxury places on the Strip. Like, what do y'all have to offer me? Especially because the Strip is more popular than Fremont. So
yeah,
it's like,
that's true.
I can't wait to see it from that perspective. I don't know. Maybe they'll have a robot in there, and maybe, I don't know, and it'll be like my own room service or something. I don't know. But
freaking C-3PO shows up.
The only way a robot would make that better if it's a happy ending robot. If it ain't a happy ending robot, it ain't gonna be worth it.
I was gonna settle for C-3PO. I figured it'd be like, "Hello there, Master Tim. I've prepared your X-wing. The craps table is ready for you."
C-3PO.
Oh, good night, everybody.
Now, Ace, I just saw Sin had mentioned something about this in the chat. Now, y'all might be able to confirm this
All
for
right,
me.
Cinnamon.
Is Circa partnered with like the D?
Yes, it actually is. So
okay, because I saw she said she had a rate in there. I think she said for like $80.
She probably does. I know how.
That's probably why that's got to be a member rate.
Sin's a heavier gambler than I am. I'd say I'm a moderate gambler at worst. I mean, y'all have been to group pools. You've either seen me on group pools, and actually, Tim, you've gambled with me, so you know.
Yeah.
I'll play a little bit, but you know me, if I don't like the table, I'll kind of get up. I'll be like, yeah.
And I do the same thing.
So you know, I'm in it to win it most of the time. Sin plays for fun largely.
Gotcha.
So she'll play more, she'll play longer, and as a result, she usually has much better offers than I do.
Okay.
Well, she also does a lot of those group polls at the D.
That's true.
And I was about to say slots definitely help with comps too.
Right. Yeah, slots really help a lot. I play more table games. I mean, you guys know that. So
same,
there's that. Yeah. The robot in Rocky 4. No, Intel Wild. No. Shout outs for the super chat, buddy.
Yeah, and I guess to that point, that's another thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, the happy ending robot thing could like really go wrong. I don't know if you saw that.
Hella super chat. Oh Lord.
No, it could. I follow that.
Wait.
Oh my God.
The robot from Rocky 4. Why do I not remember that?
We don't talk about Rocky 4.
I can't. Okay,
it's like Fight Club.
Continue chatting. I gotta Google something.
No.
That actually brings up a good point though, in line of like how to get the best deals. I kind of just went over my head, but that's another freebie. Like just sign up for the rewards cards; they're free.
Right.
Even if you don't gamble, just sign up.
Yeah, I got rewards.
One
cards for
stay is gonna
everything.
put you in there. Yeah, I do too. I'm like, I got reward cards, and I ain't stayed at some properties in like years, but
Shoot.
I'll get random offers from time to time. So
You know how bad I am with the rewards cards? I had rewards cards for Vegas before I even got there. Check this out. You're not going to believe this. This is my official Konami player card from when I used to play
Wow.
Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid, when I was playing in, like, I don't want to say professional tournaments because we didn't get paid for it, but this was the official, like, player's card for Konami.
wow.
So I've been in it that long.
Nice.
And obviously, I
That's-
still got,
yeah.
I got my M Life Gold over here. I got more Cortez over here, too. So you got my Cortez with the Emerald. I got
Nerd.
my one. Roger Hayden, because I got that diamond status. You know, I'm that
Hey, I got
diamond.
diamond too. I'm diamond too.
It's okay. Keno Hayden more because you think we fake diamonds, but we got it.
Yeah, that's true. He's the real jealous one.
Right? Treating it like a Steven Universe over here. You fake diamond. No, we should open this up to the live chat over here. See what kind of questions live chat has. Well, actually, Chris or Roger, if you guys want to go ahead and drop one too,
Y'all
we'll see what
flashing our diamonds and stuff. I don't got diamond. I ain't got there yet. I'm almost there.
Oh man, you got a status
Nah,
match.
not
there,
yet. I got gold with M Life, but I haven't got the diamond yet.
Status
I'm
match.
almost there. So y'all doing better things than me.
Oh, Blockbuster card. That's that was my dad's actually, Pat. I wasn't old enough to have one. I'm aging myself a little bit, but I wasn't old enough to have one at the time.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, damn it, I lost the robot.
Where did
Son
you
of
go?
Sorry, I'm trying to put the robot up. Keep talking amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Well, there goes Roger. Chris,
I have never seen this robot before, and I'm determined to show the entirety of the internet.
all 50 of us on right now have to see the robot from Rocky 4 in the middle of a Vegas stream. That's the type of action that you come to expect from Ace of Vegas.
I can't help it. I got ADD. Where's this goddamn robot? Hold on.
Oh my gatos.
I'm like half expecting Josh to walk in dressed up like a robot.
I mean, if it's canon.
He's upstairs covered in dogs right now.
So we're not too far off if you think about it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, I'm gonna pause it and keep going.
All right, we'll be right back after these
I'm so-
messages.
I'm determined. I'm
waiting
sorry.
for it. I know I'm going to see the robot come out of nowhere.
I'm looking
I know
forward
it's
to the
coming.
robot over here. Okay, let me see if we got any questions in the live chat. We've stalled long enough.
Yeah, for sure.
Question from Eleanor. Question: What is the? Oh, there's the robot.
Oh my.
Mhm.
I have never seen this goddamn thing. What the hell is
That's
that?
that was it. That was it.
What the hell is that?
Unfortunately, it's canon. We have to get over that.
Oh my god, Jesus! That is terrifying. That's nightmare fuel.
All right.
Okay, sorry.
Oh
go
my
back.
gosh.
Go back.
All right, let's finish
Sorry.
Eleanor's question. Eleanor, thank you for waiting patiently for us. What is the wildest promotion any of you got? I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty hyped about this current one that I got from the D, where I got 2 free nights, and they're gonna feed us, and they're gonna let me play slots, and they're gonna let me play on the tables, all together at once. So that's actually pretty dope. I'm kind of hyped about that. I mean, I've gotten some decent ones from M Life. I think the next closest thing was like 3 nights at Mirage and $100 credit or something like that. Maybe a little bit of free play, but this is actually pretty good, especially for how little I've gambled. I think I had to have gambled 6 times as much that year that I got that from Mirage, and it's good stuff. It's good stuff, and I'd say the D is probably in the same tier as the Mirage. Maybe not at the exact same level, but they're in the same kind of ballpark. They're in the same league, so I'd be fine with that.
Okay. I'm gonna go last because I probably haven't got the best promotions.
Well, Chris, why don't you go next? I know you talked about it a little bit last week when we were on,
I've
but-
gotten some great ones from M Life, which is weird because we don't gamble that much there. We're not huge gamblers, and when we are, we're really bad at it.
That's why they
but
like you.
right
They want you
now
to come
it's
back.
like- what was that?
They want you to come back if you're bad gamblers.
Yeah, because they know we play to 0, because that's how we know when we're done.
Fair enough.
That's a good methodology. I
You
like
can't go
that.
to bed. There's still money in the machine.
That'll get you comps
I
too.
like that.
Mhm.
That will get you comps. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
it
how they
doesn't
get
work
you.
so well. But right now, I think every property with M Life is 3 or 4 nights comped with no, like all the dates say comped. None of them have dollar amounts on them.
Mhm.
And then there's like a little bit of food and beverage credit, maybe like $50, so I can maybe get a Starbucks coffee. And I think like a little teeny bit of free play. And then I have 1 night free at Cosmo, and that didn't come up until we stayed at Cosmo. Because we've always spent a lot at Cosmo. Like, we love all the restaurants there. We do a lot of our gambling there, but we weren't getting anything for like the first year or two. And then we finally stayed there. And now all of a sudden they're like, oh, well, you're, I don't know, whatever the next level is. I think it's Sterling or Pearl or something.
Sterling.
Sterling,
Okay, there you
yeah.
go.
So we actually have a level above the bottom. And they're offering 1 free night, and then I think the rest is $99 with no resort fees. So, and Caesars, everything's really cheap. I wouldn't say anything's really comped unless you go to like Rio or something, but I don't want to be that far out. So
No, Rio's.
no thanks.
The only reason everyone would go
I've
for
never
bingo.
even been to the Rio, so
Well, you're not missing anything.
it's closer to Golden Tiki though.
Because unless you like bingo, I think they still do bingo.
Right.
God, I'm trying to remember. We've had a couple of good offers from out there. The first big one we had was, I don't remember how long ago this was, but Caesars was offering like not like a promotion, but like a prize for some random competition or something.
Right.
And I won $1,000 from some random competition that they were doing. I can't remember what it was for though. I'll have to ask Josh later.
It was
Talk
bait.
about
That's what it was.
Yeah, it definitely went to gambling. That's
Well,
for
it
sure.
worked. See, they got the money back.
And then Venetian, they gave me 3 free nights plus $900 in free bet chips for 1 trip.
Wow.
That was a few years ago.
Nice.
Yeah, that was because somebody played on my player's card.
Oh yeah, that's what.
I
I wonder who could have been.
Yeah,
I do wonder.
I must have left it in a machine or something, and somebody played on it because somebody played like $5,000 in table games with it. Yeah.
Wow.
So hey, I reaped the benefits, but it
I
was
need somebody to do that on my card.
Right.
too.
right. Yeah, I got
Group
3
pull,
free
man.
nights.
Group
3
pull.
free nights and $900 in bed chips out of it, so I wasn't complaining.
Nice. All right, Mustache Dave's got another question for us too, actually. So you're saying, out of all the players' clubs, which do you feel offers the best amenities? He feels like it's Caesars when you become Diamond and pay no resort fees. I'm definitely gonna say, not paying resort fees with the Caesars Diamond was really nice. I spend more time at M Life properties. They take my Vegas stuff. That really helps. So I've got a little bit of a bias there, admittedly. I guess if I'm spending money, probably M Life, but if I'm gambling, I'm probably going to go with something like Golden Nuggets plan, maybe the D's plan, maybe Club Cortez, something like that. Recently this year, the D has already blown it out of the water because they already sent me some stuff. Again, thanks to Richard if you're listening today, because something tells me you had something to do with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them the plug right now because they're winning. They're just straight. Those are the best offers right now are from M Life and the One Club. So those two right now for me are the best. So I'll say that.
I'll say mine is Total Rewards.
That's
like
Caesars.
currently right now I'm not even Diamond. Like I have pretty much the same offers from M Life that I have with Total Rewards, and I'm a tier higher with M Life. So like if I were to go this weekend, I could get 3 nights stay at a comp to low discounted for 1 night with M Life, but I could get all 3 nights comped with my Total Rewards. So I feel like Total Rewards, I think I'm not going to say theirs is the best, because if I say what's the best as far as comps, will probably be Cosmo, because they've got this 99 no resort fees, and then they have comp nights that they're offering now, and they're sending out food and beverage credit. So because of the property that they are, I would probably say overall value-wise will probably be Cosmo. But I think the easiest and best at a entry level before you get up to the top tier would be Total Rewards.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with that. We're kind of the same boat. Total Rewards has always been pretty good to us, or Caesars, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, but M Life, I think M Life is everyone's favorite just because they have the better properties and they have more options. I mean, for every budget level. They got it. So
For sure.
Yeah, and we actually have an M Life property out here now in Ohio, so it works better for us because we keep earning our tier credits.
Oh,
to
so you
keep
guys got incentive.
that's smart.
Yeah.
All right.
And I want to just say this too to everybody because I don't think a lot of people think about this. If you have a rewards card with any property, if you eat at the property, if you gamble at the property, if you buy things at the shop, please give them your rewards card.
Get the discount,
because-
get the points.
Yes.
Even if it's fast food, if it's in the hotel property, it's considered you get tiers for it or you get points for it towards your tier. So please
Agreed.
use your rewards card.
Agreed. Even whether you're spending $1 or $1,000, use your card. Use your card.
Yep.
There you go. Nice. Intel Wild, I think, agrees with me. He's saying, best room for me, I'm lower tier here, guys, was the tower suite at the Mirage at the very end / corner, L-shaped. Just had the wall of windows, great view because it was on the. All right, so he's kind of in the same boat right now. It sounds like M Life is pandering to him the most. Which, hey, you know what? Power to M Life. Power to M Life.
For
There,
sure.
if they can get the money, they can get the money. And if you beat them, Intel, beat them all the way for sure.
Absolutely. Make it count.
Also, if you have a significant other, definitely combine your cards, especially with total rewards.
Yes.
As
Oh
soon
my
as
God.
we did, our offers got way better.
Assuming they
I think
gamble.
before we had to pay a little bit everywhere, and now I think like Lincoln Flamingo and Lower is all comped, and then everything else is super cheap.
Assuming they gamble, of course, because as you guys know, Wonder Woman does not gamble. She's like, "I know
Yeah.
you're done yet. Can we go see like the fountains yet? Can we go to the Ferris wheel yet? Can we play Pac-Man yet?" Like, so I guess that's kind of a caveat there. If she does gamble, I usually just give her. I usually have two cards. Like I'll say I lost one, and then go get another one. I'll just give her one of them and say, "All right, here's $20. Go ahead and keep pressing play until that stops working. And then, whatever happens, happens. Wait for me to finish my game here."
Have you tried combining though, even though she doesn't gamble that much?
I haven't even really considered it just because she only comes with me like once, maybe twice a year, and she just does
you
not
have to have
gamble at.
both of your combined to check in.
Exactly, and she just does not gamble at all. It's more profitable for me to just give her my card on the rare instances that she does put a dollar in the machine or whatever. Then that at least benefits me somehow, and then it comes back. But there's literally no benefit for me in this instance.
Yeah, because my thought was when you combine and you get better offers, I think it's like the old school sales perspective of having all the decision makers in Vegas.
Right, that makes sense.
So they know that they're getting everybody's money instead of just one person's money.
Instead of, I gotta check with my wife, you hit up the wife too, and she's like, that sounds like a good idea.
Like,
Let's do this,
even
honey.
if the wife's not gambling, she's gonna go shopping or buy food or buy a ticket to something.
Yeah.
Good deal. All right, any final thoughts on this? Kind of want to jump into the next, because we got a nice little article that Christina found for us.
I was going to say, I saw a quick question about Vegas best ideas, which I'm actually curious to hear from y'all about staying off the strip. Trying to find it. But I think they were asking if anyone has stayed off the strip. And if so, have you ever stayed off the strip? If not, where would you stay? Because I think that's a good question because a lot of people don't think I've stayed off the strip, but I actually have, even though I don't have like a ton of room tours of places off the strip.
Right.
But I think that's a good question because what's your favorite off-strip properties?
I guess the question is what we're defining as on strip. Would we count Hard Rock as on strip?
No.
Okay.
On Las Vegas Boulevard.
On Las Vegas. So either Hard Rock or Green Valley Ranch. When I was younger, definitely Hard Rock. I feel like I appreciate Green Valley Ranch more, especially now that I'm not single anymore. And also, I think that's the main reason I'm not single anymore. That's so, little things.
Okay.
I think the only place we've stayed that wasn't on strip was Tahiti Village. And we actually really enjoyed it. It was a good time there. It was very comfortable.
All right.
I actually wondered about that place, so that's good to know. I've seen it here and there, and I'm
But
like,
it's all timeshares, so be careful.
yeah.
Yeah, we happen to know somebody that had one there, and they offered it to us for the weekend. So we took it. But yeah, it's all timeshares, so just be careful.
For sure.
The closest we've stayed to off strip, and this was technically on strip, is we stayed at some of the Hiltons that were, or actually just one of them. The Hilton that's like way far up north by the Stratosphere.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So it's technically on the strip, but it doesn't feel like it at all.
It's
I
not
wouldn't
really
stay
a
there
strip
again.
property.
Yeah, it was only
Yeah.
our second trip, so it wasn't bad. We were out for my brother's wedding, and it was before there was Uber, so
Oh yeah,
it was a pain in the
Oh
ass.
man, that was been
yeah,
rough.
that was
Yeah,
brutal.
trip.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I don't think I would do it again. And there's also just nothing to do in the hotel.
Mm.
We did tour the Wyndham Desert Blue on, I think, on that same trip, and that was really nice. I know that's where VBI just stayed.
Right.
Um,
Well, they like
I
Tahiti
would
Village
maybe
too, I think.
consider that, but I like being on Strip, especially Center Strip, just so I can walk to wherever I want to go.
Yeah, VBI said they're staying at Tahiti Village in February, and that private party they had in October was at the Hilton or the Wyndham Blue.
Oh, so there you go.
Oh,
It
okay.
is a nice property, and those rooms
It's-
are nice.
Gorgeous, gorgeous property.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tour was really nice.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
they did a good job of that. Yeah, it was really nice.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump over to the next one. We got an article in the description box down below if you guys want to check it out. But right now, we want to talk about dining in Vegas. So, got some new dining options in Vegas, especially right now with the restrictions up. This might be important to you guys, but yeah. Actually, come to think of it, Christina, I think you were the one that was seeking this particular article here. You see what I did there? Good night, everybody.
Well played. Well played.
So we'll let you.
Oh, wait.
We and the robot.
I forgot to change it back.
Forgot
Damn
to
it,
change
I-
it back. Damn. All right, it's all good, all good. But anyway, yeah. I'll tell you what. Since we got the captain's wheel over here, I'll go ahead and let you steer the ship here. So, Chris, yeah, tell us about this article.
So I found an article about a restaurant that we went to for the first time in July, Esthers Kitchen in the Arts District.
Oh.
They are, because you have to have, reservations, and I'd like to hear from TVP as far as what you actually have to do with reservations, because I'm hearing different things as far as whether you really need to have them or not, or whether you can walk up and make a reservation. But they have created these kind of pods outside, like little tents where you're just with your own party. And it's funny, Pauly Shore recently moved to Vegas, and he had it in his Instagram story this week that he was at Esther's dining in one of the pods. And ironically, I had a work dinner this week inside of one of those types of tents here in Colorado. For us, it was 20 degrees, so it's pretty cold to be eating outside. The tent kind of cuts the wind a little bit, and there
Oh,
were
that's
heaters, but it definitely got cold by the end. But I'm thinking it's kind of an ideal situation for Vegas because it never gets that cold. Like even in January, it's really never that cold. So I like that they have these kinds of options, so you can at least go out to eat. But yeah.
Definitely. So yeah, Tim, that being said, so obviously you probably didn't pop into like a pod dining area, did you, while you were out there last time? You expecting to do any pod dining or anything like that?
Not really. From what I saw, honestly, and I think Kino and some of the other folks who were out there the last time said the same thing. But like everywhere I went, the only place that I had to like make an actual reservation for, because I ended up going to STK at Cosmo, and I had to make that reservation like in advance. But most of the restaurants on the strip, you can literally just walk up and they'll have the little QR code right there, but most people will just talk to the person at the desk and be like, hey, like, can I make a reservation, or do you have any reservations available? And 9 times out of 10, they're just like, yeah, how many people do you have? And then as long as it's not more than 4, because they're only doing 4 people at a table because of the restrictions.
Makes sense.
They'll just be like, okay, yeah, give us a minute or 2 and we'll sit you down. Or I think the most I had to wait was like 2 or 3 minutes because they needed to like clean a table. But yeah, technically you have to make a reservation because they will take your name and your phone number, but it's not like, oh yeah, you have to scan the code and go online and make a reservation to eat here at this particular. Nah, it's not that serious.
Oh,
So it's pretty chill.
You can still walk up. You just can't be like, oh, we have a party of 4, and then they go seat you. Like they have to like put your name down first.
And then they gotta run you around like the lobby for a second. And mad shout out to Intel for the super chat, by the way, buddy. Appreciate you, my man, coming through. But they
it's
hide
like
you
a
in the lobby.
restriction on paper, just
Yeah.
like when they closed the Cosmo to outside people after 6, even though you could get in if you had the identity card.
Right.
right?
Everybody-
Which is free to sign up for.
They're like,
Well,
unless you're
and-
here for all of the things there are to do in this building, you can't come in.
Unless you're
I
here
don't
to do
even want to
something.
kind of like ruin it neither, but you could have just gone through the front entrance.
Yeah.
Like, and it wouldn't have been a problem. Like,
That's how it was.
most
Like,
people were
why
trying to
else
like,
would you go in the building if you weren't there to like eat or gamble? Like,
Yeah.
Apparently
Yeah.
to make trouble, whatever that means.
also, you could say you're going in to eat or gamble. Like, I just that
Right.
didn't make any sense.
Or honestly, at that point, if you're like, oh yeah, I just signed up for it online because it's free to sign up for. I just got to go in, print it, and play
Yeah,
a
pick up
slot
my
machine.
card.
Like at
Yeah.
what point does it matter? I guess. But
So it's
Exactly.
almost like they're just trying to show that they're following these regulations.
That's exactly what it is. If they're ever questioned and these were the guidelines, how did you guys implement the guidelines? They can be like, oh, it's simple. When
regulation theater.
People, when people, everyone who came in, here was the names, here was their number, this was the time, and this is how many people they were with. So it's literally just a paper trail, but it's
Yeah.
not a technical reservation.
Yeah. Well, they all saw Daddy Sisolak give Arya a spanking.
Is that what you
so
call it?
They're like, all right, we gotta do something.
I need to follow up on that. I saw Oreo was fighting those fines,
I'm sure they were, because
And,
they're the only ones that got charged.
and I heard that they were gonna beat it too. That was just press report from an inside source.
Oh wow. Okay.
Sorry, but yeah,
They were not the worst ones on the strip with the guidelines at
Not
all.
at all.
No, definitely
nope,
not.
they definitely.
That's what makes it suck so bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the first time we talked about it, Ace, it was their fines were what, 12 grand or something like that. Like,
$12,562 or
them.
something like that. So it's
No.
it's a slap on the wrist. It's not even
Yeah.
that.
it's like one slot machine's profits for a day.
All right, we're gonna reach into your piggy bank and take your allowance. That's all.
Piggy bacon. Hey.
I saw Keno say go through the parking garage. Yeah, somebody else said that too. The
Yeah, so
Cosmo
there you
parking
go.
garage, you can just get in.
Oh yeah, JP
That's
just
true.
said
Yeah,
that,
that
too.
was, and they weren't checking like I remember I went there with actually I was there with Cinnamon. We went to go do a room tour and all that. They didn't ask us for the room card or anything. Just walk straight on up. I'm like, okay, all right, we could be anybody, but sure.
Yep.
I find it a
Wow.
little disturbing that at Cosmo anybody can go up any of the elevators anytime.
Right.
Honestly, I like that. I think it's annoying. Like that's like because Aria is one of the properties where you have to show the room key to get in.
Yeah.
But then it's kind of like, okay, I get it from that perspective. But if that's the case, then why do I need my room key to go up to the elevator? I gotta show my key to get in here. Then I gotta have a key to get. And then with Aria, like, because when we were staying for Halloween weekend, it was me, and then we had like two other groups of people who were out there staying at the Aria in the same tower of hotels, but we couldn't go to each other's floor because we couldn't go up there.
Yeah, that
So
was
you had to
weird.
have your room key and meet
Oh.
them on a promenade, and then we would have to go with them to the other set so that they could use their room key to go upstairs. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
you're
Yeah.
either gonna have
Well,
an
that would've
enforce
been
having a
super
key
rock
or
number two.
do the yeah.
Yeah, that's annoying. Wow.
So I'm like, if you want to check room keys to get to the elevators, I have no problem with that. Then there's no need for me to need my room key. But if you're gonna just let anybody go into the towers, that's fine. To make a room key required to get to a floor. Like I'm fine with one or the other, but both, no.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, we stay at the Alera a lot, and like you have to show a person your room key
Yeah,
to get up
to go into the
to
elevator.
go
yeah.
into the elevator.
It's gotta be so annoying if you're hosting it. Well, I guess you can't host a party right now, so it doesn't really matter
No,
anymore.
you can't. But that's how it was at Plaza.
I mean, you could, but you have to go get
Person
them.
Right?
Yeah. Well, that's what when we did the party at the Wyndham Blue at VBI Suite, you had to have your room key. You wanted to get into the hotel itself because it was always locked. But they're very stingy with keys and stuff. Hilton properties are like that anyways, though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you can't get Uber Eats or. Good night, everybody. Eleanor's got a good question in the chat.
Uber-
So you can't get Uber Eats and slash. Well, I mean, these things always get demonetized anyway. I guess I can say sex workers. It doesn't matter. These never get monetized. I do this for the people.
Well,
I don't-
sex workers itself is not a bad word.
It's
I
not a
think they
bad
do.
word with it of itself. So you know.
But sex workers in Paradise, Nevada are illegal, so you couldn't get them anyway.
Well, it depends. It depends. Stripping is not illegal. That is technically sex working.
Oh, is that technically sex working?
That is technically
Yeah.
sex working. Escorts. That's illegal.
Ah, that's the gray area.
Yeah, that's
okay.
the gray area. No, strippers, those are legal. You can legally go up and get paid to take your clothes off in front of an audience that is 18 and up, privately or in a private establishment.
All right, where's a Good Times production?
There's our good night, everybody. Andy. Where they're like, hey, back to the robot again. Why?
And if we're going to go that deep, let me just go ahead and say this since we're going to put it out there. Now, I could be wrong about this, but from my understanding, there's a difference between escorts and prostitution. Escort services are actually legal because you're not paying for any activities, you're paying for their time. Now, what that person decides to do with their time is on the individual.
Speaking of which, Tim hey, it looks like Tim just gave us a super chat so we can experiment with this in Vegas. Mag, shout out to Tim. Tim Uppers coming through. Thanks, buddy. $100 super chat.
I was gonna say, I just want to put that out there because I was like, it's the same thing to me, and they were like, actually no, because some people just want to have dinner with somebody and will pay whatever to have. And I was like, oh, that's a good point.
Shoot, if they want to take me to dinner, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
like,
genius.
it's like, wow, okay.
I'll go for free.
That's
Where are
true.
we going?
Make the reservation for you though.
They can. If you pay them to.
It's extra. That costs extra.
Yeah, that might cost
That
extra.
might cost- And here I am taking Keno Kid for free.
Man, he's a cheap date.
He is a cheap date. I'll tell you what, he is the best date, though. Shout out to Keno Kid.
Keto kid with the formal hoodie.
Yeah, with the formal hoodie and everything. And of course, Auntie Sin, even though she's always late.
And then we might as well talk about Tramp Stamp Jesus too.
Indeed, always. She didn't make it to dinner. She wasn't there yet. She decided to do a live stream from Cali at the time.
She was still a couple of days out at that point,
Yeah,
wasn't she?
I think she was about a day out because she came over because she saw Sin came in and then came in like a day early, I think.
Oh, okay.
So.
Ay. That's too much. My brain can't handle all that.
Right. Oh man, what else? But actually, here I wanted to show like a picture of this place over here. Like, let me put this up over here. Like, are you guys seeing this action over here? So they've got these nice little pods over here. Kind of reminds me of what we were doing in Colorado for a little while. Like, we had these tents open. Like, they took up half of the what was it? They took up half of the parking lot at Red Robin by the job and all that. They obviously didn't have the fire pits or anything like that. But a lot of places just kind of had these little tents, and then they just put in like four to six to a table, and that was it.
Oh, wow.
It was open air dining and other things like that. It was kind of wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we have up here, and I've heard downtown Denver has it too.
Right. So, but all the indoor dining is closed right now, and we don't have Christopher Walken over here, unfortunately, either. They have the Christopher Walken cooler. Although, funny thing about that, though, for some reason at the Aria, on the way back from Jean George Steakhouse, that's a vlog I'll never get to release because Wonder Woman doesn't exactly like how she was dressed. And I don't know what it was, but she was just not feeling.
She didn't
like,
use the mirror
angles.
to check herself before she hit the strip.
No, she didn't use the full mirror. Chris is trying to get me killed over here.
Oh, we're gonna witness a murder.
Oh my god!
I'm taking the shots at that.
Oh man!
Oh, you're gonna get so many super chats for that.
I am in so much trouble. Thank you, Christina.
Oh my god!
Honey, I hope you're not listening.
Oh,
Maybe you're lucky. Maybe she's just
well played.
Right now.
Man, trying to get my ass beat
Jeez.
over here. Gonna have to take
Oh
those
my.
super chats and find myself a plane ticket. Shoot.
Oh my god!
I'm in trouble.
There's also those smaller mirrors if you need to glamify yourself.
Oh, there you go, right?
That's true. That's a true story.
Indeed.
And if you guys want to subscribe
That's true.
to the Vegas Paradise, go ahead and check out the description box below. He's going to put all those phrases on a shirt here in a minute, I'm sure.
He's already got it done. He's been ahead of this
He's ready.
the whole time. Goddamn psychic, man.
Oh, y'all
Already.
agree. Y'all agree.
Damn. But I don't remember what I was getting at. Christopher Walken was on the wall of the Aria or whatever. So oh, damn. Intel
Wow,
Wild
shout
coming
out to
through
the
with the buck
super
52.
chats.
Damn, the super chats here are lit. Last show of the
Hey.
year. Okay, I guess we're going back to Vegas tomorrow, apparently.
Turning into a say hi to Matthew.
Right? Oh.
Are
I
you
ain't on
flying
that
out a
level.
couple of gays with you too?
Hey, there you go. Jump on in.
Damn.
I'll drive down to get in your suitcase.
There you go.
Hey, Southwest, like they'll let
Yeah,
you get two for free.
Two for free.
That's
So that's
true.
2 tickets,
That's
2 for
true.
free. Actually, come to think of it, it's about $50 each way right now. So we actually could pull this off. Come to think of it.
Very
Hey.
good.
Oh my God,
Wow.
Too
Ooh, I don't
wild
even know what
in
to
here.
say. What the hell
No,
just
thank
happened?
you guys so
Wow.
much.
That's
That was
awesome. Damn.
Oh man, well it's true. Now I got to show up to VBI's February trip there. Damn. Okay. 100%.
Oh, you're like, oh, I have to go to Vegas. in
I have to go to
February
Vegas
now.
now. I'm in such a bad
poor
position.
baby. You poor baby.
Right? There you go. Vegas tips and tricks. They are $100 super chats, and Wonder Woman gets an escort girl. Well, you know, I guess if Sin isn't going with her, she'll have to find one.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble now. Let's see. Question from Eleanor. Have y'all ever met Jonathan Jossel, and what's the vibe? I have not, actually.
Nah, I don't even know who that is. I don't hope that's not disrespectful.
I know of
I
Jonathan
don't know who
Jossel,
that
but
is.
I've never actually met him.
I've heard the name, but I don't know who it is either.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't know. I
alright,
don't know who that is either.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's a
yeah.
Hog and 2 cent question, really, Eleanor. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Or
Or
if I
Vegas
could-
chat.
Yeah, Hog and 2 cent question, or maybe actually, I bet you VBI knows them. VBI knows everybody.
Okay.
2 cent is not in
That
chat,
is
so that's
true.
interesting. Wow.
Yeah, they're busy. You know, they're trying to work out stuff with the kids. You know, in the holidays, I'm
Yeah.
sure. So
You have to educate the children.
right, I know.
Children's.
All right. So what else we want to talk? I kind of wanted to talk about other dining options. Like, what other dining options do you think would be good right now, all things considered?
I guess it depends on if you're worried about this whole pandemic or not. If you're
Very
not-
true.
If you're not worried about it, then go to a sit-down restaurant with everybody else. But if you are worried about it,
Yeah.
go to Secret Pizza and sit in the lobby away from everybody else.
Oh, which by the way doesn't have reservations. I'm glad you said that. I had tested that out when I was
right.
staying there. They're just one of those places because you know the occupancy is at 25% now, so they just have somebody watching how many people come in and come out. But you can
that's-
walk in and come out.
Oh, speaking of
That's
devil,
good to
they're
know.
talking 2
That's
cents.
good to
Yeah.
know. Oh,
So,
there they are.
They were clutch.
No, that's good to know. That's awesome. I wonder, are there any other places like that you've experienced?
A lot of the fast food places I would say are like that. Like, cause someone was asking, like, what about McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell, like In and Out, you know, and those kind of places. Nah, you can just go. It's the same thing. They just monitor. Just because you're not actually gonna sit. Well, I guess you could sit down and dine and like In and
Yeah.
Out,
Right.
but they're considered fast food. So no, they just limit how many people can come in and
Okay.
out. But there's no dining there. You literally can just get it and go.
No, that's cool. That would be too hard to try to throttle that back for fast food. Yeah,
True.
that's good.
But about the dining, I wasn't to actually say that, so I'm kind of glad you brought that back up. But I feel like the dining options haven't really changed. It's just the way that they're being run.
Right.
But you can eat wherever you want. I mean, I know there's still like the buffets. I know like all of the buffets still aren't open, but for the most part, like everywhere is open. It's just the amount of people you can sit down with at a time. And even then, like if you got like a group of 8, they'll just find 2 tables that are like near each other and they'll just sit all of y'all together.
Get you in the
So,
zone. Okay, that's not bad.
yeah. So it's not
Yeah.
the worst.
All right, good deal. See, I'd be kind of excited about pool dining options. I'm looking at Vegas tips and tricks over here, and he actually got me thinking. So I guess Exburlesque is going to have like a poolside show, which sounds super awesome, but I'm not going to be in Vegas this month, so unfortunately I won't be able to enjoy that. But I figured, poolside dining is probably got to be good. They're little, it's a little laxer at the pool with the masks and all that because you're not supposed to have them in the pool and all. I figured that'd be a pretty good deal, right? Poolside dining, despite how expensive it kind of gets. So I don't know, maybe that's an option, but obviously that only works for breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this like this time of year, or are we going to be actually in the pool, or is it like you beside the pool?
I mean, if you at
The
Circuit,
idea
it's
sounds
heated.
great.
It's heated.
Oh, at Circuit, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There's only a couple places like strip-wise or even downtown that their pool is actually really heated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, most of the pools need to be heated, though, all things considered. So
Yeah, I mean,
True.
especially like in the summer and stuff, you don't need it.
That's
But
true.
the was it Palazzo was supposed to be heated when we were there, and theirs was ice cold. So I don't know.
Yeah, somebody asked me that. They were like, would you go to Circle's pool right now? And I was like, nah. Because the pool is heated, but it's cold.
I mean,
So
they got
I
the
don't
little
want to take the
fire.
chance of getting sick between getting out of something hot into something cold.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, that's a safety concern without a pandemic happening.
Right.
True.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's just but yeah, I think that'd be a cool dining option Ace, if they did have like dining poolside. Like honestly, I think they should do more like because my favorite restaurant in Vegas is Top of the World at the Stratosphere because I just like the whole experience. Like
All right.
I don't like paying the price all the time, which is why I don't go often.
Oh, yeah.
But just the principle of like being like that high in the air and in a place that rotates so you get like a view while you're dining. Like, you know, if they have more options like that, I think that would be cool. Some,
We've never been there. We'll have to try that.
Yeah, we haven't been either.
yeah, I would say try it at least once, just because of the experience, the views and the experience alone. It's just like it makes it worth it.
That's the place that's basically right under the needle, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
it's like right under the what do they call it? Like the Sky Bar.
Yeah.
Oh
for
yeah,
all
the
rides and
107
stuff.
Sky Lounge. Yes, I love
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. I'll have to try
Yeah,
it one of these
it's-
days. It's pricey though, right?
Yeah, it is. It's 5-star upscale. Like I think like they start at like 35 plus, but
That's not bad.
it's
It's competitive. It's competitive.
Yeah, it's not
is what it is.
$100 a plate like some places.
Right.
I can't afford that. But
Well, you know, Roger's one of those $100 a plate sort of guys. He doesn't get out of bed
okay.
unless you're taking him out for 150 or
I
more.
did not get this big by eating salad, okay?
You don't make friends with salad.
Oh, and now there's hot dogs in chat. Oh God.
VBI and Sin, always, every time.
Oh, I want a hot dog now.
So anytime
Sorry,
that pops up,
I
that's
see Anthony that's just shy of 12 inches, but I don't know what he's referring to.
good night, everybody.
Oh, I was like, I didn't notice who that was at first. I just felt sneaky. I didn't read the rest
No
of the name, and I was like, who the hell is that?
I know, right? You know, I can't imagine how many chats we've been through. We've all almost muted him and then just remembered. Oh my God,
I
no,
know,
that's
like,
Anthony.
every
It's
time we come
okay.
in, we're like, who is that? Like, who is
Oh wait, it's
pretending-
Anthony. It's all right. We're fine.
And Kino Kid is right. I am a $3 White Castle kind of guy.
Kino Kid
We
versus
would
Roger.
do both. Like, we'll go to Rose Rabbit Live, but then we'll go to White Castle. Also.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it just depends on what you like.
Like,
Yeah, we'll go. Like this past trip, we went to Heritage Steaks, and it was like $100 a plate there for that. But I'll go to White Castle 3 hours later. I don't care. I just like food. I'm fat.
yeah, I'm the same way. I when I'm hungry, what's nearby that I can
Yeah.
just get something to eat? Like,
Yep. Yep.
as simple as that.
Hey, as long as it hits the dietary restrictions on a trip about it
Yeah.
either. That's my biggest thing. I always got to find somewhere where Wonder Woman can eat too, because you know, vegetarian. So that sort of thing.
Right.
oh.
Got you.
But y'all,
A
know.
lot of restaurants have vegetarian and vegan menus.
A lot of them, yeah, are
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
friendly.
nowadays they
Even
do.
yeah, Gene George was actually veggie friendly, believe it or not.
Yeah, we went to Beauty in Essex with our friends that live out there, and they were like vegan for a short period of time because they watched the Netflix movie.
Hmm.
So like,
What was it? Food Inc. I think.
forks over knives. So like, we went out there. They're like, we're vegan now.
Hmm.
But last time we went out there, they weren't anymore. But they were at least able to get a vegan meal.
Maybe back to
Uh,
farm to table or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've had some pretty good vegan meals. I actually really enjoy
Yeah.
vegan food.
Mhm.
I can never be vegan, but I enjoy the food.
Yeah, no, they make some good vegan
It's
food.
usually
We got,
pretty good.
yeah.
I like steaks too much of burgers, so.
Right.
Yeah,
Second that. Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh.
mostly go to Vegas for the food. Like, we'll always make reservations and like plan out where we're gonna eat. But
Nice.
yeah.
All
I
right.
agree with Patrick Butler though. He said 3 Coney dogs and you're good to go.
Hey, you know what? Coney Island dog down at the D is pretty damn good. I gotta admit.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, if you're just popping in there and want to go ahead and grab a little something before you get rolling, then yeah, no, I'll dig it.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Oh, man. Jerry out there using hot tubs in the wintertime. Those Michigan girls there.
When I lived like 2 suburbs over when I was not married, this was before I met Josh. I lived in an apartment complex that had a hot tub outside, and I was in it every day. Every day. In the wintertime, I live in Cleveland. We get 3 feet of snow in the wintertime. You're damn right I was in that hot tub in the wintertime.
You Midwestern
Big
people.
thing in Colorado too, like getting in a hot tub with snow around.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a normal thing out here.
It sucks
admittedly.
getting out of it. But
It feels so good. It's so nice.
Right. For sure. Oh yeah, that's right. VBI's got that Rocktober premiere, and Gord and I say some very inappropriate things, so we should probably wrap up. Any last thoughts on on eating here in Vegas, Spinners and Sharks?
Still eat. You can eat everywhere. It's just weird now, but you can still eat. So do
weird.
it.
So the reservations aren't slowing people down for the most part.
Reservations aren't stopping anything. It's just limiting your party size. That's all.
Nope. So make your reservations if you have to. Make sure you sign up for the email listings and have your players cards. Those are your 3 big things.
All
There
right.
you go.
And use your players cards when you go out to eat too.
Everywhere,
Exactly.
everywhere. Visa and MasterCard are accepted.
Oh, Eleanor, worst food in Vegas. You know what? I'm going to save that question, and I'm going to build an entire podcast around that. We're going to discuss that.
We'll do that. How about we'll do that next time? Because I already have my answer. I already have my answer, so we're ready.
Yeah, we're going to have a great time with that. But yeah, we're at time today, guys. Want to go ahead and thank TVP again for guest starring today, too. And, of course, my co-hosts, Roger and Chris, for coming through for us, too. Appreciate you all. Once again, congratulations to TVP on 8,000 subscribers!
Appreciate it, man. Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, great stuff. Cheers to 8,000 more. Hopefully I can catch up a little bit. I just rolled over that 7,000, so I appreciate you, Spinners and Sharks, helping us out with
Doing
that.
well yourself, man.
Yeah, trying to keep up, man. Like, I'm trying to grow up to be like you, bro, so.
Yeah, well, you're not far off. Just keep doing what you're doing.
All right, so it's going to be a good time. But yeah, guys, we're going to catch you on Vegas Best Ideas live stream. They'll be right next door, and we'll catch you guys in the live chat too. So don't forget to go ahead and drop a thumbs up for our homies, Vegas Best Ideas, when you jump on over there. Gord, if you were tomorrow, want to go ahead and drop a link in the live chat over there. Everyone can jump straight on over, and we're at time. So if everyone wants to do their sign off, TVP, since you're the guest star, you can go ahead and do your sign off first.
I appreciate it. Thank you all for coming through the Vegas podcast. Hope you all have had a great evening. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't done so. I'm sure y'all are subscribed. If you haven't, make sure to hit that subscribe button.
All right, appreciate you there. Roger, got yours too?
Yeah, we're going to be quick. Thanks for coming. Hit subscribe. Ace of Vegas. Have a good night. Go
All
to
right.
VBI.
Christina, I think that's you too.
Yeah, we still don't have one. I mostly just like trail off and like make stuff up. But thanks for watching.
All right. And on that bombshell, until next time, Spinners and Sharks, this is
Video
Ace of
editing
Vegas in the squad, signing out, wishing you a strong hand.